Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we're tackling a controversial and sensitive subject: toxic feminism and the damage it can cause to both men and women. Please listen and consider the presented information as we educate and raise awareness on this important issue. Toxic feminism is a harmful ideology that focuses on the idea that all men are inherently evil and that women are the victims of their oppression. This type of feminism is often characterized by behaviors such as name-calling, bullying, and exclusion. While it is true that women have faced and continue to face discrimination and inequality in many areas of life, toxic feminism takes this idea to the extreme, promoting misandry and a victim mentality among its followers. This ideology is damaging to both men and women, and does not effectively address the issue of gender inequality. Instead of promoting toxic feminism, it is important to advocate for equality and respect for all genders. Toxic feminism tends to isolate men and discourage them from supporting gender equality. When men are constantly belittled or attacked for their gender, they may become resistant to feminist ideals and less likely to advocate for women's rights. This can create a cycle of mistrust and hostility between the sexes, making it difficult to work towards a more equitable society. Additionally, this negative perception can harm women by promoting the idea that they are superior to men, which can create a sense of entitlement and a lack of empathy and understanding towards them. This can also lead to a lack of solidarity among women, as they may view those who do not share their views as inferior or misguided. It can lead to men being unfairly discriminated against, based on their gender. Men may feel excluded or banished because of their gender, which can have negative effects on their mental health and well-being. Toxic feminism can lead to violence and aggression towards men, and create a toxic environment for both men and women to interact in, making it difficult for them to form healthy relationships. It can have wider societal consequences by fueling the belief that men and women are naturally in conflict with each other. This can lead to a further divide between the sexes, and hinder efforts to promote gender equality. It is important to recognize that toxic feminism does not represent all forms of feminism, and that there are many feminists who strive for equality and respect for all genders. Toxic feminism can have a number of harmful effects on women. One of the most significant ways in which it can do so is by perpetuating the belief that women are fundamentally weak and powerless. This idea is often promoted by those who subscribe to toxic feminist ideologies, and it can have a number of negative consequences for women. When women are constantly told that they are incapable of defending themselves or achieving success without the help of men, it can erode their sense of agency and self-worth. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem, which can have a negative impact on a woman's mental and emotional health. Furthermore, this belief can also create an environment in which women are discouraged from pursuing their goals and dreams. If women are constantly told that they are not capable of accomplishing their goals on their own, they may become less likely to take risks or pursue their ambitions. Not only can this have a negative impact on their self-worth, but also on their career and personal development, and can ultimately hold them back from reaching their full potential. It is important for women to recognize and resist this harmful ideology, and to instead embrace the belief that they are strong, capable, and deserving of respect and opportunities. Toxic feminism can also divide women and hinder their progress. When feminists engage in harmful behavior, they may create a toxic environment that is unwelcoming to other women. This can lead to infighting and a lack of solidarity among feminists, which can be detrimental to the movement as a whole. Toxic feminism can also distract from the larger issues at hand, and create a narrow-minded focus on individual instances of sexism rather than systemic oppression. While it is important to address and condemn instances of sexism, toxic feminism can sometimes obscure the bigger picture and prevent meaningful progress from being made. Additionally, toxic feminism can perpetuate harmful stereotypes about women. For example, the stereotype that all women are irrational or overly emotional can be reinforced when feminists engage in angry or aggressive behavior. This not only harms the reputation of feminists, but it can also lead to further discrimination against women in general. One of the main issues with this type of feminism is that it often promotes the belief that women are victims who cannot be held accountable for their actions. This can lead to a lack of personal responsibility and accountability among women, as well as a lack of accountability for the actions of other women. This can have serious consequences, such as enabling women to engage in harmful and destructive behaviors, without facing any consequences for their actions. It can also create a false sense of superiority among some feminists, leading them to believe that they are more enlightened, or morally superior to others. This mentality can result in a lack of empathy towards people with different viewpoints, and a lack of understanding of their perspective. It is important for feminists to be aware of these issues, and strive to create a more inclusive and empathetic movement that promotes equality for all genders. Overall, toxic feminism is a harmful ideology that can have a negative impact on both men and women. It promotes misandry and a victim mentality, and can lead to feelings of powerlessness, entitlement, and hostility. It can also result in a lack of accountability and personal responsibility, which can have serious consequences. It is therefore crucial for women to reject this toxic ideology, and instead focus on promoting equality, respect, and understanding between men and women. By adopting a more constructive and collaborative approach, we can work towards a more equitable society for everyone. This means acknowledging the challenges and inequalities that women face, while also recognizing the value and worth of men, and working together towards common goals. By working together, and focusing on the larger issues at hand, we can create real and meaningful change for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more great content.